It is next Saturday, June the 5th. Next Saturday, June the 5th. We getting there? Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good to see everybody. I know there was a bad wreck out on the BA Expressway, so glad. I guess y'all avoided that, whatever direction you're coming from. Maybe three things before we jump in. Ben, do you want to introduce everyone to Andrew back here? And we're going to embarrass you and put you on the spot, Andrew. And no, we won't do that. So this is Ben's student over at Jinx, Andrew. And Andrew, what grade are you in? 11th grade, junior. Whoop. Summer's here, so summer break. But Andrew, so glad to have you joining us. Let's see, what else? Oh, coming around, and you'll hear this again, but coming around is a sign-up sheet for the church and choir, the choir and orchestra. What do we call that? Which doesn't make sense because you don't say choir, so it's like choir. I don't know how you said it. So great. Anyway, that family picnic is coming up next Saturday, June 5th, so sign-up's going out. We need to know, really soon, at least if you're coming, because George is going to be doing the meat, and Earl's going to be doing his famous rum raisin ice cream, so we just need to know how much to prepare. So if you're going, go ahead and sign up, and if you know what dish you're doing, go ahead and add that. That's fine, but we're going. That guns. Third, this is going to be crucially important. Everybody, you should have a rehearsal order on your stand. Does everybody have a rehearsal order on your stand? Yay! Okay, so I'm going to and there was much rejoicing. So I'm going to do my best to make sure this is just a normal part of what we do. So two things. Obviously, you'll have the order of things, but if there's any notes, any cuts, any things like that, that will be indicated on here. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you two things because I know this is going to be confusing as all get out. So notice the first two songs are How Firm a Foundation, and they are both by Camp Kirkland. So in this coming month, we're going to be doing a theme on Scripture. So if you will look at the top of your music, one of them should have, if you want to pull up both of those, one of them should have an OR number, OR 318, and another one should have an ACC number, ACC 350.2. If you will just make a note, the one that says OR, that is the instrumental version. That is the orchestra only. So some way, because OR may not just register that in your head, that's just some of our shorthand behind the scenes. So the one that says OR, write instrumental, write orchestra only. The one that says ACC, that is the choir accompaniment. So if you want to write choir or vocal, like, go ahead and do that now, because next week we'll be doing the same thing. Which one? And they kind of look the same if you're not careful, but I promise you they are different. And as Ed pointed out, we don't want to have a Charles Ives moment in rehearsal or in Sunday morning. So let's make. David's like, why not? We don't do enough Charles Ives worship. So the other thing about the ACC one, the vocal one, I gave you a bad cut, so I want to make sure that we have the correct one. So the roadmap is going to be measures 1 through 12, meaning 12 is good. We'll play 12 as well. And then jump to measure 71. 1 through 12, and then jump to measure 71, and we'll play that at the end. And to make matters even more confusing, the ACC one, the choral one, we are going to play this cut right here that we just talked about like 3 or 4 times. We're going to use that as the call to worship. But like the third week, we will actually play this whole thing straight through with no cuts. So just so you know, we're going to use this one in a couple of ways. So just want to make sure you've got that marked, you've got the correct. But what, hold on, I have to repeat that. So, Gene, the cut is 1 through 12, so measure 12 is good, and then jump to 71 to the end. All right, and oh my goodness, I do believe there's Mr. Disney, is that correct? Remind me of your first name. Ethan. And you're back from school. Where's school for you? North Texas. Whoop. And Ethan's dad, if any of you have ever been to the 8 o'clock service, is Brandon, who sings as part of the team. So Ethan, so glad to have you with us. Whoop. Oh yeah. So let's do this. Let's just jump right in with the OR version, the instrumental version of How Firm a Foundation. Right on it, right on it. Have that triplet feel already in your head so we don't rush it. 1 and the 2 and the T and the Really listen, trumpet, big unison right there. Hey, Doug. Watch. Nice, nice, nice. Remember this rhythm. Remember this rhythm. Last one's in 76, and it happens at measure 4, as well as some other place where I'm not finding it. 27, 27. So if you got that triplet going in your head, triplet, that's an easy one to rush there. Can I hear? Let's just start right on 74. 74. There it is, 74. 74. And actually, horns, hold off just for a second because yours is different. 74. 1, 2, ready. So that needs to be a big hole in there instead of all the little whispers. One more time. 1, 2, 7, 4, and that's close. They're horns. Will you join us? So don't let the horns throw you off. They're going to hit that downbeat hard. 174. 1, 2, 7, 4, and. That's better. So just remind yourself, make that note there. And then overall, I'd say that triplet figure, again, the tendency is going to be to rush it, turn it into like 2/16 and an 8. So just really relax. 74 to the end. Take it to the end with me. 7, 4, 2, ready. Yeah, and horns, we got that concert B natural. Right there, last 78, last 3 bars, 73, 78. 1, 2, ready. Yeah, that's going to be fun. All right, so just to continue to be confusing, let's go to the second How Firm a Foundation, the choral, the vocal, the ACC one. And let's make sure we play through the, for tonight, we're just going to do the roadmap that you have. So measures 1 through 12, measure 12 is good, and then jump to 71 to the end. Look at it, the very beginning may look similar, but it's completely different. Da-da-dum, ba-ba-bum, bum, da-da-dum, ba-ba-bum, bum, 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 ba-ba-bum. So try to get that triplet out of your head because we are not in triplet land anymore. Just a little under tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so if you'll write in, because that's not in your music, 81 to the end will be a retard, and I'll really pull back on 83, the 1 and 2 off. Nice reading there. Let's go and get this syncopation at the beginning, because that's just what it is. It's syncopation. Just the first 4 measures. We'll hit that first. That one's a little easier, I think, than when we get to 5. Measure 1, first 4 measures. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Da, da, da. There you go. Under tempo at measure 5. Don't jump in the holes. Those squiggly lines, those rests, really keep subdividing in your head. 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 1 and 3. 1 and 3, 4, 1, 3. Yeah. Look at that rhythm at 8. So you got 1 and a 2 E and 3 and 4. Right at 8, just that rhythm. 1 and a 2 E and 3 and go. 1, 3. Good. And notice you got that tenuto on beat 4. Go ahead and bring that out. Start at 8 and let's keep going. 8, 1 and 2 and ready and a 1 and a 2 and 3. 1 and 3, 4, 1 and 3. 1 and 3, 4, 1. Good. Yep. So if you will subdivide in your head with the 8th note, that'll especially help where you got the full quarter note rest, and we will wait till beat 2. So right at 5, 1 and 2 E N. There it is, right at 5. Keep the 8th note going in your head. 1 and 2 and measure 5. 1 and 1 and 3. 1 and 3, 4, 1, da, 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 3. 1 and 1 and 3. 1 and 3, 4, 1. Good. That sounded better. From the top, let's go and take the cut this time. So take it all the way to 12, then jump to 71. Good. Nice reading. From the top. 1, 2, measure 1, and 2 and T. 2. Firm a foundation safe on the 1, 3. Lay for your faith in His excellent word. 71. Cool. That's going to be super fun. So again, however, you need to mark those at the top so you do not get those confused. That's going to be easy to confuse because we're going to see those a lot this month. Yes, sir? 80? That would be correct. Yes. Let's don't do that. This is, for this week, Crown Him with Many Crowns, the Ed Dickinson one. Ed Dickinson, Crown Him with Many Crowns. Ethan, were you here when I was trying to explain the difference between those two how firm a foundations? Okay. Good. All right, crown him with many crowns. Ready? One. Good. Let's hit that in with the retired. So where does that really start at? This is 82. Can we start there? And then at 86, I'll subdivide 3 and 4 and D da 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 3 and 4 and 1. 80. What did I say? 83. 82. Right there. 82 to the end. 2 D. Bum 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 bum. Right there, that's 86. Trumpets, horns, bones, upper bones. With me, right? 86. D da 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 3 and 4 and 1. Those folks. 2 and ready. 86. Ba da ba 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 3. That's it. Yeah, so just watch for that subdivision. Everybody, 86 to the end. Last 3 measures. 2, 86, and. That's it. That's the right idea. Let's see, just a few little things. You got a question, Dorothy? 7/4. I've got an A flat. A flat right there. Okay. Woodwinds, this is 32. 32 woodwinds. You are not a woodwind. Is that you? Uh-huh. Okay, I was waiting for the question. It's just like itty bitty, but not like, it's really more the ending. Yeah. Tell me, you measure? 84, 86, G flat, A flat, B flat, concert, and then E flat, F. Yeah, I mean, are you saying y'all don't have G flats? Yep. And then an E flat, F. Yeah, that should be an E flat. If you don't have or a B flat on beat 4, that should definitely be a B flat. Yep, yep. No, they're in second, so y'all are doing a nice rub right there. You got C flat and then D flat. Yeah, no. That's right. So he's going back and forth between yeah. That's right. What's in there? So it's just going to be a little different at the end. he's going in a different direction first time around. But no. That is good. But that definitely should be a B flat if that's not marked that way. Woodwind. Sorry, this is back at you at 30, 3-0. Let me hear right on that where we have that melody. That one too. 32. That 32. And really listen for balance. Really listen for balance. 1, 2, 32. Wall lift here. There you go. Can I hear with everyone going right there? 32. We're starting at 32. Few key changes along the way, so make sure we're following those. 32, everyone. 1, 2, 32. Since we have a big retard, but then the tempo speeds up. This is 4 before that at 53. 53, so just watch, especially trumpets and bones to help us with that tempo. 55, I'm sorry, I said 53. 55. 1, 2, ready. That'll work right there. Good. Awesome. Put that one aside and let's do Shall We Gather. This is going to be during communion on Sunday. So with that in mind, there are a couple of bigger places in here. Keep in mind, we're going to do communion. So if you've got forte, let's not go really any more than a mezzo forte. We don't want anybody to spill their grape juice. the body. Yeah, we don't want that. Orchestra gets charged the cleaning fee. Yeah, let's not do that. Let me hear just this intro here with all this. Right at the top, woodwind strings. Yeah. One more time. Strings and woodwind. You can go ahead and come out just a little more at the very, very top. One more time.
So you want us playing the cues?
Yes, I'm sorry if I didn't say that before. Yes. Wow. Yeah, let's do that one more time. So as we get over, this is starting in measure 4. If you have that little motif, bring that out, starting with the clarinets, going to oboe, then horn, then flute, and then finally trumpets. One more time from the top. That's getting there. The cello, and we've got one bone with that on the measure 2. 1. Ba, 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 bee, ba, ba. Can I hear you guys at measure 2 just to line that? That's kind of a weird rhythm as it goes across the bar. At 2. Ready, and 1. Ba, 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 ba. There it is. Everybody from the top. Here it is. cutting it off. Good. And Robert, did I give you that at the end? That pits, we're just going to bow that instead of do the pits. Okay. Yeah, let's get this ending here. This is 63. So we've got those two themes going on. Woodwind, you've got this one right here. Really listen for intonation, just a big unison here. 63 woodwinds, 2, ready, There you go. So just really lock in. And then trumpets, horns, you've got the other motif right there. Trumpets, horn at 63. 63, 2, ready, One more time, yeah, really listen in. Big unison's going on here. One more time, 63, 2, ready, sections really listening. David?
67.
6-7?
We're doubling the bass all the way, and then we have a whole note in 67 in the third bone. I don't know if we're supposed to double or not there.
No. So you're, I mean, if
it could go either way.
Right.
It fits with the other chord one way, and it fits with the other.
Huh. Let's double it. So let's turn it into 2 half notes in the octaves right there. So an F and an E. All right, 63 one more time. So those sections really listen in. So they're big fat unisons right there. 63, everybody. 63, 2, ready. Right there. Yep, 72. E natural. Horns, be careful, and 7-0. Horns and trumpets. I know that's high up there, but make sure that one doesn't get too loud right there. 7-0. Can we just start right there? Yeah. 7-0. 7-0. 2. Ready. That'll give you time to switch over to when we all get to heaven. So you'll have plenty of time to do that. We'll hit that with the choir. We won't do that one just now. All right, let's see with our time. Let me just double check. Overture of Praise. Yeah, we're doing good. They're going to join us at 7. Overture of Praise. This is the Keith Christopher. Y'all want one more A? All right, Miss Rosie, will you give us one more A? Somebody about lost their religion up here just then. Overture of Praise. Look at the very end with me. This is 105. In fact, we can start right at the 104 Broadley section, right on there. boom, 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 boom. 104, 104. Take just a little more low brass, low string, starting at 109. 109, everybody, 109. I said a little. Ready? Nice, nice. That's going to be awesome. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Okay. From the top, from the top. I don't know what's happening up here. Here it is. Not quite that fast, not quite that fast. I'll try to give that to you better. Starting with me at 71. 71. Boom, boom. Yeah, is that the one? And then 73, first and second, y'all can come on out a lot more of that. Boom, 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 as we're starting that. 71, 71. 1, 2, 5. Right here. Right at 83, horns, trumpets and strings, y'all can come out just a little bit. Horns, I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to back you off just a little bit right there because it sounds so good. But don't overpower the melody. 81, 81. In fact, low brass, low strings, can I hear you at 81? Just a little more bite on those. ba, 1 and 2, 81. Yeah, you hear how that second one hangs over? We don't want that da, 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 1 and 2, 8, 1. Yeah. Just make that second one a little shorter. Everyone's at 81. 81. 1 and 2, 8, 1. Bum, 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 ra, bum, bum, bum. That one right there, 96 if you got it. 1, 2, ready, and oh, be careful. Yeah, you hear how that triplet's turning into 2 16ths and an 8. Bum, 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 triplet 1. Right there, one more time. 96, 2, and T, and bum, 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 bum. It's still just a pinch ahead. Bum, 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 zap, bum, bum, bum. 2, ready, and bum, 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 bum. That's it. Back it up to, is that the key? Right at 89. Right at 89, everybody. Nice job there. 1, 2, 8, 9. That's gonna be awesome. Yes, ma'am. 109. Until 112. Do you have a crescendo in 12? Yeah, I mean, we'll do it relative. Y'all don't have to go down to piano. Brass need to come down to piano, but we'll do like mezzo forte-ish. And really, it's more the effect of the very beginning of it. Just hit that first part really hard. Don't worry about coming down too soft right there. All right, let's see. Do we have time for... Yeah, that one's going to be fun. This is step by step. This may be the last one we'll have before the choir joins us, at which point we'll hit our hymns and anthem for Sunday. But this is the Bruce Greer step by step. Just a reminder, if you have that little 3-note or really 4-note motif at the beginning, bum, 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 bring that out. That should happen, I think, 3 times throughout this piece. Woodwinds, where was that? Was that place in here? Or I may be thinking of the other song. Yeah, we added all those slurs on those 8th notes, right, woodwinds? So like in 37, 39, 41, just every time there's 8th notes. Okay, just want to make sure. Sometimes I don't know if I think it or if I say it out loud, you know what I mean? Who said that? Who said that? All right, so just to make it real clear, since we got kind of a long pickup, I'll just give 3, 4, 1, boom, 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 boom. And everybody who comes in at that pickup will be right on beat 2. Here it is. Whoa. So yeah, that measure is 1. So you got to pick up before we get to that measure. That's a whole 3 beats. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Bum, 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 bum. But you know what? If you're going to do it, that's how we want to do it. Play it on out, brother. Here it is. 3, 4. Yeah. Let's just agree on our timing. One more time. Just agree on the timing. Keep that eighth note going. Right? 3, 4, bum, 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 bum. Keep the eighth note. Da 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 da. That's it. Choirs in. Oh God, you are my God, and I will ever praise you. Oh God, you are my God, and I will ever praise you. 18 and there you go. And step by step you'll lead me, and I will follow you all of my days. 26. Oh God. Here's to the rest ready and shelter from the stormy blast, and our eternal day and that's it. Before the hills in order stood, all earth received her frame. From everlasting thou art God to Same thing, just a different verse, different key. That's going to be just fine. Let's play it to the end. This is 112. Jump with me to 112. We're in a concert B flat. Bum, 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 bum. 112. Ready, 2, ready, and I will. Oh, 1 and 2 and 3. Good. 123. Just make sure we're watching there. This is let's do 116. 116 to the end. I will. Yeah, sorry about that. 16, 116, 2, 3, and. And we will. Oh, and 2 and 3, and. That's it. That's the right idea. Yep, so just circle that big retard right there. And strings, yes, I will definitely keep conducting that for you guys. Good. We are going to have time for this. I don't think we would. 10,000 Reasons. And this was the other one, if I remember right, woodwinds that we had to change. Is this the one where we had to change some of the articulations? Yeah, 66. And where does that happen again? Is that the only one? So yeah, just make sure that is nice and legato. Please no staccato right there. Let's do this. We won't need to do this whole introduction here. Start with me. Let's get into. This is 25 the second time. 25 of 10,000 Reasons the second time. So everybody should be playing. We're going to take the second inning coming up here in just a second. 25. 1, 2, 3. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh my soul. Yep. We'll play this key instead of the last one. One more time. 25. 25. A little slower for me. 2 and 3. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name. In my hand before, oh my soul. Second inning, and a 1, 2, 4. On that feature right there, 35. Horns go ahead, strings go ahead and do the pickups right there. We can bring that out just a little bit more. I'll give you 1, 2, and then pickups to 35 if you got the pickups. Here it is. 1 and 2. Time has come, still my soul will sing your praise on. Boom, ba, boom, ba, da, And Richard, I don't know a good way to give that to you. Well, let's just kill the tie right there. There's no reason to hang that over all the way to 70. So, because they're going to keep playing. So we'll just 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just breathe right on 1. Yeah, that'll be a better way of doing that. This, there was one thing I want. Oh, strings. 5, 0, 5, 0 strings right there. Y'all can bring that out just a little bit. 5/0 strings. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, in fact, just upper strings right there. As we're changing to beat 3, just listen to make sure we're hitting those downbeats together. 2 and 3 and go. And there it is, there it is. That's it. 5/0, second time, everybody. 5/0 to the end. 2, 5/0, and like never before. Oh, my soul, I worship your holy name. Worship your holy name. God, I worship your holy name. Nice. Awesome. All right, orchestra, as choir is joining us, we're going to jump over to our hymns for Sunday morning. So let's begin with When We All Get to Heaven, Soon and Very Soon. And then we will jump into our anthem, Grace. Choir, I'm seeing us come on in. How are we doing? Did any of y'all get caught in that bad traffic out there? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. All right, so orchestra on this one, all 4 verses of When We All Get to Heaven. And then what will happen at the end is we're going to play that very last chord. We're going to change that note. So first trombones, the very last measure of When We All Get to Heaven, only the very last time we'll change that C to a B flat. So just the last time, or it won't work. We'll have to start communing over. And then after we hit that chord, then we're going to go straight into Soon and Very Soon. So we just kind of hold that chord, and then Soon and Very Soon. Notice Soon and Very Soon is in cut time, is in 2/2. So make sure Soon and ba zoo ba doo ba da. And all those 8th notes, orchestra, in Soon and Very Soon will be swung. Just kind of how you would normally sing it or play it. So, all right, well, choir, let's go ahead and jump on in. We're going to jump in with our communion hymns, When We All Get to Heaven, and Soon and Very Soon. Oops, I have the wrong thing pulled up here. Rosie, will you kind of get us from your piece to When We All Get to Heaven? Rosie's going to play the refrain nice and slowly, and then we'll jump in right at the top, orchestra, with When We All Get to Heaven. So you'll have plenty of time to switch over after we're done with Shall We Gather. Plenty of time to get there. When we all... And orchestra, every single one of these 8 notes are going to be kind of that dotted rhythm. So measure... Well, if you have 8 notes. Here it is. Everybody's in. 1, 2, 3. Sing a wonderful. through that, no pauses at the end. This is the very last time. So this is the refrain. Pick up to 9, orchestra, and just watch me for the end. Measures 15, we'll start to slow down. We'll sing and shout the victor be flat. Here it is, refrain, last refrain. 1, ready, when we all get together. So just make sure we make that transition nice and smooth, and orchestra as much as possible swing those 8 notes. The very last time, so choir, it looks a little weird in your part, but notice how the first verse is also the 4th verse. So if you're looking for verse 4, it's number 1. So after we sing the 4th verse, the very last time we're going to tag the end. So orchestra, that is measures 13 through 16. We're going to just put little repeat signs around it. Hallelujah, hallelujah, we're going to see the King. Back to 13. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Does that make sense? So this is verse 4. This is the last time with the tag. Soon and very soon. 1, 2, ready. Soon and very soon. We are going to see the King. Hallelujah. So in 15 orchestra, that very last time, we'll maybe straighten that out. Going to see the King. We will never take that 4th ending, orchestra. We will never take that. So if you want to mark that out, just to make sure. It will at least be 2 times. So just quick question, good question, Ed. How many times will we do the tag? At least twice, and we'll just have to feel it out. Communion's just one of those things. Always watch for this. This means we're done. Sarah?
On when we all get to heaven, on the verses at the beginning, are those 8 notes supposed to be straight?
No. So all those 8 notes, thank you, Sarah. All those 8 notes, choir, are going to be like dotted 8 notes. So sing the wondrous love of Jesus. All of those 8 notes will be like that. So think of camp meeting or Southern Gospel or any of those. Mike? Kind of a subdivided for soon and very soon we are going to see the. That is just what I would naturally do. So if you want to sing that and throw that in, or hallelujah, or any of those, feel free. Because it's a celebration. For those of you who don't know, let me just make sure I'm saying that correctly. Yeah, so every year in November, traditionally in the liturgical year, the first Sunday in November is All Saints Sunday, and that is the day that we take the time and remember those who have gone on before us. Here at Asbury, what we do is we do that the same weekend that it goes on at annual conference. So at annual conference, what they do is they're remembering that. So this is a reminder to us, that we celebrate death is not the end. Christ has overcome the grave, and so we celebrate that. Soon and very soon, we're going to see the King and the one before it when we all get to heaven. So it is a time of celebration. So have fun with it. Don't feel like you have to, don't move or anything like that. If you have trouble moving and singing or playing at the same time, then refer to the singing or the playing rather than the other. All right. Did I answer all the questions on those? Excellent. Let's jump into Grace. This is our anthem for Sunday. And just again, so as you're thinking about it, the last verse that we're singing about this is coming right before this time of remembrance. And so the last verse that we sing, when we've been there 10,000 years. So again, we're referring to that promise right there. All right, Callan, you want us to stand up? Oh, yeah. All right, choir, we're going to stand. We've got some extra mics up here. We're doing some more testing and just having some fun with this. So sing out if you know this one, which I know many of you do. Get those faces out of the books. Don't use them. Just sing from right here. This is Grace.
Oh, I know this one. I don't need no stinking music. I'm gonna get out.
Our violin 2 section is apparently our treble section.
Well,
That's what I'm learning.
hello.
That's what I'm learning.
You
It's
know,
all Vesta's fault. I don't believe that for a
those
minute.
staff wives you never can trust.
Don't go too far with that.
All right, here it is. Here it is. Let me get that to you better. That's my bad. Let me get that to you better. Just a pinch slower. 2 and 2 and 4. Yeah, so let's do this ending. This is so hard because we're all kind of have different times to cut off. So just a reminder, at the very end, we first begun. Choir will close to an N on 85, and then the last measure choir will be off, but orchestra, we're coming back in. So I'll try to, let me make sure I can get that to you better. 81, 81, we first begun. 81, ready, and he first begun. Not too fast, there it is, close it off. Choir was off, orchestra still in. There it is. Let's back up just a little bit more because, again, there's a couple of places in this one. This is, let's just start right on the beginning of verse 4. So this is 63. In fact, let's start the measure before it. When we bend the, and walk with me so we know where we're going. 10,000 years, bright shining as the glorious sun. We know this nation sing God's praise. Then since the day we first begun, right here. So 78, choir will cut off. Orchestra, strings, we still hold that down at 79. Completely cut you off. And then choir will get you back in. That's a hard one there. 62, everybody. One, three, down, the, two, ready, big. That one right there, that's hard. So choir, I'm going to try to get you off while the strings are still going. Can we do that since today is 74? 74? 74, ready. Think about your note. Oh, I didn't give it to you as good enough. I'm sorry, Woodlands. I'll get that to you better. Good. Does that, just want to make sure that makes sense. Those couple places right there. Good. Question? Not as much as I would. No, not as much, but a little bit, yes. Yes, correct. It's hard. It's hard because of the way they orchestrated it here. Good. So choir, again, I think, show of hands, how many of you basically have that one memorized? You got it? Yeah, so if you got it, don't look at it. I'm thoroughly convinced if you got it up here and then you start focusing on the words too much, it messes, it's a different part of your brain that's working. So if you got it here, you got it here, don't look at those words, don't look at it, just sing it. All right? Yes?
All right.
All right. Go ahead, have a seat. There's a couple of announcements I need to make before orchestra heads into sectionals. Orchestra did the sign-up sheet. Where did that ever get to? Over here. Did that get to everyone? All right, let's keep passing around. It hadn't got to everyone. choir, your sign-up sheets. Cheryl Bob, are they in the hallway? They're going around? Awesome. So next Saturday, hold it up, Autumn, so we know. There it is. So next Saturday, not this Saturday, next Saturday, June the 5th, we're going to have our choir and orchestra family picnic out at Hakey Park. So if you're going, make sure you sign up. We just need to know because George needs to know how much meat to make, and Earl needs to know how much of his world-famous rum raisin ice cream to make. Woo! So, yes. So make sure you do that. Make sure if you know what sides you're going to bring, just put that on there. Let's see. There's a couple other. Oh, and did we, Cheryl Bob? You always know. What is the cost for that? What? For what? $5?
For the picnic?
Yep.
At least $5.
It's $5. Anything above that will go toward Amy Mason Scholarship. So just keep that in the back of your head. Coming up June 7th through 10th. So the week after this awesome choir and orchestra picnic, we have Summer Song. And if you're not sure what Summer Song is, it's awesome. Mindy and Marty and a whole team are going to be working with kiddos. We're going to be putting on music theater, and we need just a few more folks to help, not necessarily to teach, but just to be either the enforcer in the room or honestly, probably more just to be a friend. So if you are available that week, it's 10 to 2. Just let Mindy know, or you can let Cheryl Bob know, and she'll pass that on to Mindy. But that is June 7th through 10th. We need just a few more helpers with that. Let's see, we got summer choir, summer orchestra is coming up in July. So after the Americana concert, we will not rehearse during July, but we'll continue to sing and to play. And I thought it would be fun for you to decide what music we're going to do. So we have gone through all the music that we have done in the 2020-2021 season, and we put together what we thought were our top 10. And so we're going to email you just a quick little, it's almost like a little survey, and you just check the boxes of your top 6 anthems, choir, orchestra, your top 6 orchestra pieces, and that's what we'll do during the summer. So if you've ever wanted to choose what we do, now's your chance. But you got to vote, and voting I think it'll stop by next Wednesday. So make sure you do that. It'll literally take 10 seconds if you just want to choose randomly, or if you want to go and listen to it. If you're not, can't remember what they listened to, I'll send you an invite through Planning Center, and you can listen to all of them. So just getting back in your head. Last announcement I think I have, Americana concert is fastly approaching. It is literally a month from tomorrow, 1 month from tomorrow. So just make sure you're hitting it, you're listening to the music. We've got one more scramble coming up on the 6th, and one more tune-up coming up on the 13th. Sectionals, where I think that we're doing a great job. So Hart, Mindy, thank you guys for leading us. Choir, orchestra, section leaders, thank you guys. This has been a really good way to really dig into that. So just those things are coming up, lots of things coming up. Cheryl Bob, is there anything that I have overlooked? No, that's a miracle, because we have discovered this week I have, Cheryl Bob called it musician brain, and my wife calls it squirrel brain. So take that for what it's worth. So it's amazing that we got through all those. Orchestra, great job tonight. Andrew, Ethan, so good to have you guys join us. So excited to have y'all with us. So orchestra, we'll head into sectionals and choir. Let's jump into how firm a foundation. And choir, it should be like the little 2-page. Does everybody have the little 2-page? Hopefully. So choir, during the month of June, the next sermon series is going to be focusing on scriptures. So you're going to see the title, How Firm a Foundation, come up a good bit, because that's what that hymn is all about. How firm a foundation, ye saints of the Lord, is laid for your faith in his excellent word. And I love this. It's kind of like a redundant statement. What more can he say than to you he hath said, than to you who for refuge to Jesus have fled? It's right there in the word is what it's saying. He can't speak any clearer. So that's what this hymn is about. And the pieces of paper that you have are from a piece that Camp Kirkland did, and we will do that whole piece. We're just going to take this little snippet of it and kind of use as our call to worship. So when we get to that anthem, you'll be like, oh, I think I've heard this before. It's because you have sung it probably 3 or 4 or 5 times by the time we do that. So let's run through this one. It's super simple because like half of it is in unison, and if you know the hymn, then you're going to be able to do that real fast. Let's just come in right. Let's just start right where we come in. I think it's measure 5.
Michael, can I say that real quick?
I thought you said I said everything.
You said everything you were supposed to.
Okay, good.
This is my mistake.
It's not my squirrel brain.
If you need holes punched in your hymn sheets, just pass them this way and I'll punch them and get them back to you. Sorry, Skip's not here. It's a really good song.
Oh. Is that including this How Firm foundation? Okay, good. Play the game, pass it down. All right, so this is right at pick up to measure 5, and again, we're right in unison, so we can just sight read this, and then halfway through at 13 is when we'll split. So right at 5, how firm, right there. I'll give you 2. Ready? 1, 2, how what more can he say? 13, right on there. 13, 1, ready, and 1. Just the voices. Just the voices. We got some fun, healing chords here. Just the voices. 1, 2, go. What more can he say than to you he has said? Good. Basses. Everybody's a bass. Bass, and make sure we don't go too far, too fast. 1. Everybody's a bass. What more can he say than to you he has said? Good. Everybody's a tenor. Everybody's a tenor. Hip it. Oh, yes. Yes. It's that one. Yes. It's the master key. Dangerous. Everybody's a tenor. What more? 1, ready, and what more can he say than to you he has said? Good. And the tendency may be want to resolve right there. Make sure we don't do it. Everybody's an alto. What more, ready, sing. What more can he say than to you he has said? Good. And altos. You may have the hardest part right here because the tendency when we just sing that same note is just the same note. Try to give that some energy. What more can he say than to? Everybody, it's a second. What? 1 second. What more can he say than to you he has said? Good. And first. I think you got it. You got the melody. Everybody, right there, everybody. Just the voices.
We've had it back here. Okay.
One, ready, sing. What more can he say unto you? He has keep going. To you forever should Now, I just want you to listen to this at measure 5. This is the accompaniment. It's very bouncy. It's very kind of sporadic. So make sure, and it's really cool when it locks in, but just make sure it doesn't throw you off. Ready? 1, 2. How firm a foundation, say so just make sure, as they're playing and the orchestra's playing right there, that does not throw you off. Let's sing through the whole thing. I think you've got it. Right from the top, just so we can hear the intro here. From the top. 2, ready. Thank you, baby. Ready, and 1 and 2. How firm a foundation he says of the Lord. He is made for your His excellent. What more can he say unto you? He has said to you forever should Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Nice job. Nice reading on that one. So that'll be our call to worship throughout the month of June as we're focusing on the Holy Scripture. This is Step by Step, that pretty orange color, if you like orange. Is there anybody here who orange is your favorite color? No, never. Is it a school thing?
Yeah, this is more Texas long.
Hey, do this with me. Let's, because this sounded very familiar. Start with me on the bottom of page 6 with this one. This is measure 47, or pick up to it. And step by step, you'll lead me. Start with me right there. Pick up to 47, right at the bottom of 6. Right there. I'm a little fast there. And step by step, right there. 1 and ready, sing. And step by step, you lead me. Good. So a couple things here. It's going to be, because we do have those extra places to breathe, which is super helpful, it's going to be really easy to make it too kind of punchy or too separated. And step by step, you'll lead me. So even though it's got all those holes, try to smooth it out just a little bit. Right at that same place. 1 and 2 and go. And step by step, you'll lead me, and I will follow you all of my days. Quite possibly the coolest alto line ever. Let's hear it right there, ladies. 54, bring that out. 54, 1, ready, and. So can we have, be a little more tall, but can we have a little more energy there? Sufficient is thine arm alone, and our defense is sure. Very, very tall. One more time, altos. Tall and energy. One, ready. Even that first one, can you hear it? Not one, ready, energy. Sufficient is very tall. Sopranos, join us right there. There we go, right there. 54. One, ready. Tenor basses. Ready and. So let's do this. Almost always, if you have a like before or received or anything like that, let's make that E more of an I sound, unless it's an actual prefix and we are redoing something, or we are, does that make sense? So we're not, you can't sieve something again, I don't think so. So that's going to be receive and before. So tenors and basses right there, more of an I on those. Right there, 58. One, ready, before. Received. Yeah, and if you will mark this, I have to mark this because I forget them all the time. Just a little IH or something like that before there. One more time, 58. One, ready, and before the hills in receive, and ladies, here we go. One, ready, and time. It's easy to miss because it's just easy to miss. So at the top of 10, learn to walk in your way. Don't breathe right there, and step by step. So he's got those rests right where he wants them. So just make sure we don't breathe after and, but we do breathe after step. Let's see, 74. Let's do that. I will seek you in the morning. Long vowels, tall sound. I will seek you in the morning. Long vowels. One, ready, sing. I will seek you in the morning, and I will learn to walk in your way. All the way to step. And step by step you'll lead me, and I will follow all of my days. Good, that'll be one that we grow right there. Bum, 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 bum. So make sure we breathe after God. Oh God, you are my God. Good. Right at 89.
Michael?
Yes?
We're not breathing after home, correct?
We should not be breathing after home. That is correct. That is correct. And I'm being real nitpicky, and that's a good thing. I always get real nitpicky when we're doing good, and especially if it's one that we know. There's a lot of these places where the breath is. And I want us to be a little more particular where we put the end of the word. So like right at 89, God our help in ages past. Good. Let's try to get that right on the upbeat and not get to it as quick as possible. Like ages past. So try to hold that on past, and every time we do that, try that with me at 89. See if that makes sense. The ends of the words. Here again, I'll give you two. 1 and 2. Oh. That's it. You keep going. Right here, last. Yes, that's it. All the way past God. Breaths here at the very end. So 101, make sure you got that after God. So we're going to do that twice. Good. That sounded really nice the way we ended that. Let's do right at 97. Oh God, you are my God. Right there. Take it to the end. 1, ready, sing. Oh God. Can you hear that we have just a difference of opinion where to end it? We're together in the beginning, but where to end it? Oh God, right on beat 2. Ready, sing. Oh God, right on 3, 2, off. Good. 3, 2, off. Good. 1, 2, 3. Just breathe. I won't make you hold it right there. Measure 116 to the end right there. Oh God, our help in ages past, step by step. You'll lead us. I think most of us got that, but just make sure we've all got that one marked. 116. 1, ready, and oh God, our changing notes. Follow you, sopranos, altos, follow you. Or let's do and we will, that will be easier. And we will. 1, ready, and we will follow you. Good, tenor bass, the same thing, we will follow you, and we will. 1, ready, and we will follow you. Yep, no difference of opinion there. Basses? Yeah, so we got a little different basses. 1, 2, and we will follow you. Oh God. Tenors there, same thing. That's it. 1, tenor, and we will follow you. Good, and make sure as we get down to that C, we don't. Just trying to place it right there instead of glide. 1, 2, tenors, and we will place it. No, don't slide. Just place it. 1, 2, 3, and we will follow you. There you go. Basses join us. That's it. Nice. 1, 2, and we will follow you. Oh, everybody right there. Thank you. That's nice. 120. 1, 2, 3, and we will follow you. That's it. Very, very nice. nice. I'm trying to go through this quickly so we can, from here on out, oh no, did I leave my phone again? I did that last time. That's that squirrel music brain we're talking about. I think it's, well, to be honest, I don't know, but I think it's over there on my stand. So from here on out, what I'd love to do each time is what we're working on in sectionals. At the very end, we have a time to run that together, so we're starting to hear the Americana music pull together. So let's run through 10,000 Reasons, and then thank you, Rosie, and then the rest of the time we will hit what we hit in sectionals. So 10,000 Reasons. Just a reminder, if you were not here last week, you will probably need to look on with somebody next to you because there were 2 changes we made on page 8 and page 9. So I'll just sing them, and then you'll look on with somebody else and mark them in your part. So this starts on the 3rd verse. And on that day when my strength is, am I in the wrong key? Strength is failing, the end draws near, and my time has come. This measure right here we change to, still my soul will sing your praise unending. So that's measure 43. The change is, still my soul will sing your. So just make sure we flip some lyrics and we changed a little rhythm there. And then the very, measure 48, which is on the top of page 9. I'll start a couple measures before it. 10,000 years and then forevermore. Forevermore. So we hold the word more, and then we add for on the next. Forevermore. So let's just run through verse 3 together. Again, if that's not in your part, mark that from somebody else's part, so you'll have that. Verse 3, and on that day, 2 and 3. And on that day, when my strength is failing, the end draws near, and my time has come. Here's the change. Still my soul will sing your praise unending. Boom, ba, boom, boom. 10,000. Here's the next one. Behold to forever. Good. So just make sure you have that. Good. Let's run this one from the top. This is a new one to our library, but probably not a new one to you. Here it is, from the top. 2. Ready. Here it is. 1. Ready. Faces, and let me be singing when the evening comes. Everyone, bless the Lord, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before. I want to ask a question. Sopranos, how do y'all say the word worship? Worship. Perfect. tenor basses, how do y'all say worship? We don't need to go any further because you can already hear there's so many different ways to do it. So do we prefer, and either way is okay, do we prefer to sing worship or worship? Okay, so make sure, mark that, because we definitely, we're bringing some of how we say it into how we sing it. So we kind of have a mix of I and in there. So make sure we're all doing that. Can I hear that right in 25? Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Worship. So just make sure we're all doing that. Here it is. 125. Bless the Lord. Here it is. Good. So just make sure you know that. And the other thing that's going to be hard on this one, I think, is again, cheating the vowels. So worship. You hear how we get to the way too fast? Worship, worship. So just make sure we don't cheat the vowels. Hold them as long as you can. Bless the Lord, 25. One more time. 1 and 2 and sing. Bless the Lord. There you go. Those long vowels. Yes. There you go. Take your time. Sopranos, altos. 10,000 reasons for my heart to find. There it is. Ready and bless the Lord, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship Your holy name. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. And just make a note here. This is tricky because it says the same thing, but sometimes it's different. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, worship His holy name. And then at the end, I worship Your holy name. So just make sure you've got that one. Good, we've already sung, or no, we didn't. Let's sing the third verse together, and then we're moving on. And on that day, we're just skipping this nice interlude here. Page 8, right at the top. And on. If you're not 100% sure of the change, just listen, just watch when we get there. What? Ready, and. Yep, one more time right there. Just watch for those breath marks, and you just have to breathe. And on that day, when my one, ready, and on that day, when my strength is failing, the end draws near, and my time has come. Still my soul. Still my soul will sing the praise unending. Ready. And 10,000 years and then forevermore, forevermore. And bless the Lord, oh my soul, long vowel. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. Bless the Lord again. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, worship His holy name. His name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, worship Your holy name. As we get softer, breathe deeper, support it even more. 1 and Good. So if I didn't tell you that, I probably didn't at the very end. I'm going to slow it down, and we're just going to hold Lee and name. I'm just going to be right on the downbeat. So if you will mark that, do this tag with me. This is pick up to 63 to that last page.
Michael, before we do that,
Before.
in that spot, every time it happens in the song,
Uh-huh.
there's disagreements among the tenors and a note on 4, never before, where most of us are singing the A instead of the B.
So right on, where are you talking about, Brad? I'm sorry.
Pick up to 63, and every time it happens, but sing like never before, most of us are moving down to the A.
To the A? Okay. Don't do that, tenors. Right there, tenors, right on it, right there. Sing like never. 1, ready, sing like never before. There you go, there. And the other thing I would say is that it's easy, again, because this is more of a modern hymn. I'll call it a modern hymn. Let's still try to breathe together. Let's try to end it together instead of just letting it carry over and dissipate at different times. One more time, and basses, can you join us right there? Sing like 1, ready, sing like never before. Good. So yeah, don't let because the bass is just saying that A, so don't let them trick you there. 63, everybody, right to the end. 63. 1, ready. Sing like never before. Breathe. Oh, my soul, I worship your holy. Don't rush worship. Take your time. Worship your holy name. Breathe deep, support more. Worship your holy name. Nice, very, very nice. Thank you for that, Brad. Mr. Morris.
On 8 and on the third verse, is this unison, everybody?
Correct. Well.
I stuck it down.
Well, I'm sorry, at the beginning, but not when tenors and basses come in. It should not be.
And on that day, when they bring the spell, it's unison to everybody.
Yes, because, and sorry if I didn't say that, because I'm wanting to really teach this to the congregation, so we won't do a whole lot of we'll do that in the first and second verse, but here, let's go ahead and all sing it together, because this is one I want to eventually turn into where the congregation is singing this with us. Yes, thank you for that. Yeah. Yes. We're going to hit what we did in sectionals tonight. So, God of our fathers, this land is your land, and if we have time, we'll do This Is America. But what I'd love to do is just sing through as much of this as possible. We hit them in sectionals, so let's just see how it is going. God of our fathers is first, yes. Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry. So this is fresh. Everybody, God of our fathers, we're doing it fresh.
Sorry. Yeah, we got through the first 2, but
No, and that goes back to my, what do we call it? Squirrel brain. So yes, you did not hit this tonight, but now we get to hit it tonight. So for right now, let's just jump into 17 right where we come in. And what I'd love to do, CT, will you play just a couple measures and get that in our head? I'd love for us to stand and just sing this opening verse. It's really just like it's out of the hymn, so let's get used to hearing that together. There it is. Just the first verse, just the voices, In fact, hum that for me. So one more time. One more time. Basses. Tenors. Altos. Soprano. Basses, tenor, alto, soprano. make the second, third, fourth, fifth, every other note have that same energy. Could you hear God? So have the energy. Also have your music where you can see me, so the timing is still important. So make sure we're still together. One more time, hum them. Alto, soprano. 2, 3. Of Shining Worlds, 25 I believe it is. Right there. Of Shining World. 1, 2, ready. Of Shining Worlds is the good. Listen for the F. That's it. Very nice. Yeah. All right. Come on with it. Come on. 37. Thy love divine. Thy love divine. Right there. 2. Let's go with the accompaniment now. 2. Ready and. Thy love divine hath led us in the path. One more time. Long vowels. Don't rush through this. Thy love divine hath led us in the past. 1, 2, 37 and. Thy love divine hath led us in the past. Together on the east. In His free land, by me on His past. Be our guardian, guide and stay. Thy word tenors and basses, nice job in that first part. Sopranos, altos at 45. Altos, when we get to Be Thou Our Rule, can you bring out ruler? That's a nice note right there. 45, Be Thou Our Ruler. 2, ready, and. Be Thou good, and be careful on stay that we don't get to the end of that A sound. Stay, not stay, stay. 45, one more time. 45, be thou. 2, ready, and. Be thou. Take your cue from the sopranos, altos. 58 sopranos and altos, just sopranos, altos. Ready, and. Hold it. That's your same note. Alongs from the tenors and basses at 59. Ready, and. Alongs from the. Oh, be careful there. One more time. Alongs. Ready, and. All lost from deadly pestilence. That note right there. Sopranos and alto, 58. A little slower for me, sorry. 2, ready, and... Farmers from their deep pestilence, be thy strong. Moving notes. This is a tough one here. Go ahead and have a seat. Be thy strong arm, sopranos and altos. 62, that is. Sopranos, altos. Ready, and 1. Good, and again, we'll air towards defense. One more time, altos. Be thy sopranos, will you join us on altos? And you got kind of a big leap there. One more time. Ready, altos, and be thy strong arm. Listen to our ever sure defense. Ready, and 1. Defense. Sopranos, join us. Be thy strong. Ready, and 1. Be thy strong. Good. And then tenors and basses. Listen to yours because you got some nice moving parts here. Tenors. That G to D on arm, that can be a tricky one. Right there, tenors, 2, ready, and be thy strong arm. Yeah, we got that nice suspension. Defense. Listen one more time, be thy strong arm, and just, we're going to stop on that D. It's up there. Do that for me and just stop on the D. Tenors, ready, and 1. Be thy strong arm. One more time, ready, and 1. Be thy strong arm. Next note. There it is. Keep going this time. Be thy strong arm. Ready, and 1. Be thy strong arm. Suspension. Basses, that same place. Good, basses. Ready, and 1. Be thy strong arm. Good. We're just a little oompa going on here. Tenors and basses together. 2, ready, and be thy strong arm. Sopranos, altos, join us. Very nice. 62, B. 2, ready, and be thy strong arm. Very nice. For 58, put that in context and let's keep going. Very nice job, everybody. That's a tough one there. 58, 2, ready, and sopranos and alto at 66. Thy true religion, not religion. We're not religioning again. I don't know what that means, but religion. 66. 1, 2, thy. 2, ready, and good. And altos, and everybody. everybody, when you have that moving line, thy bounty is good. Like, go ahead and lean into that first note. Thy bounty is right there, 70. 2, ready, and thy bounty is goodness nourishes in me. Good, and just think really tall as we're going to that. Tenors and basses, that same thing, 66. Using their same notes just a beat later, right on 66. Thy true, ready, and thy. Thy true yeah, let's get that basses right there. 66. There it is, basses. 1, ready, and a 1. Thy true religion in our hearts increase. Thy bounteous goodness nourish us in peace. There it is, tenors, that same thing, 66. Thy true, ready, and a 1. Thy true religion in our hearts increase. Good, and since we just sang that D flat earlier, we're going to want, the tendency is going to want to go down too much on that increase. So think up on that suspension. One more time, tenors, bass, or I'm sorry, tenors, thy true, ready, and thy true religion in our hearts. Tall. And yeah, that's a tricky one. You don't get any help with that one. Tenors and basses, put it together, and then we'll all do it at 66. Tenors and basses first. 2, ready, and our hearts in peace. Thy bounteous goodness nourish us in peace. Sopranos out this, get us started at 66. 66, nice. Thy. 1, 2, ready. Thy true religion in our hearts increase. Thy bounteous goodness nourish us in peace. Verse 3, and we're done with this one, 58. Put all of that together from the top of page 9. Let's stand for this one so we can get some good air. Very, very nice. From Wars. 1, 2, ready, and from death we pestilence, be thy strong Lord, ever sure defense. Thy true religion in our hearts increase. Thy bounteous goodness nourish us in peace. Awesome, awesome. It's going to be so great. The last verse is almost identical to the first. A little bit louder and a whole lot better. This land is your land. Let's jump to this one. This one should just be a lot of fun. Pretty easy. Just watch out for some of the rhythms that may be a little different than how we normally do it. Very quick intro. This land is your land. Very quick. It'll come at you fast. Ready? Oompa, oompa, oompa. 1, 2, intro, and this land is your land, this land is my land. California, Good, good, good. That last rhythm, and that'll get us really every time. This land was made for you and me. You and me. We got to get to you and pretty quick. Just speak that with me. 17. 1, 2, speak it and. This land was made for you and me. Good. So we want to really kind of emphasize and just so we don't cover that. This land was made for you and me. 2, one more time. And this land was made for you and me. That's it. Sing it and let's go on. Right there at 17. 1, 2, ready, and. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. That one's different. So make a note, write that in there because you'll go on autopilot and do the same thing we just did. Good, 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 good. Let's do that one from the top again. So just a reminder, tenors and basses, you get us started. So sopranos and altos, I know you're excited, but you have to wait just a little bit before you come in. One more time from the very top. 1, 2, and 1 and 2 and. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to harmony, soprano, alto, and the redwood forest to Gulf Stream water. And this land was made for you and me. That one's you and me. That one's you and me. This land was made for you and me. So the first one, the last one is you and me, and it's the middle one that's you and me. Right where we come in, sopranos, altos from the redwood forest. Can I hear sopranos, altos there? From the one, right there. 1, 2. Yeah, there it is. That's a lot of lips and tongue moving there. So just as quick as you get. From the redwood forest. Right there, sopranos, altos, tenor, basses from the redwood. 1, 2. From the redwood forest to Gulf Stream water. Rhythm. This land was made for you and me. Ready, yeah. As I was walking that river highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. Below. I saw below me that golden valley. Rhythm. This land was made for you and me. Good. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to New York Island. From the redwood forest to Gulf Stream water. Rhythm. This land was made for you and me. Good. This is breathe, breathe, ready, and. This is my country. Wide all wide world. This is my country. Land is on earth. My country, my good, 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 good. If you haven't circled that rest on beat 1 in measure 36, please do it. Grandest on earth. Oh, so big breath, and you won't jump in right there. Right on, this is my country, 28. 28. Basses and altos, you can bring your part out when you move, like in 30 and altos in 31. Land of my birth. Let me bring those out. Those are fun. 28. 1, 2, everyone. This is my country. Land of alto. Hey. This is my country. Land is on earth. Big breath, and breathe. My country, my allegiance. Ba-ba-ba. Good. Speak that with me. Speak that with me. I pledge thee my allegiance, America. America. That America has to be super short. Right on, I pledge, ready, and speak. I pledge thee my allegiance. America. No. So we don't want to hold on. America. America, not America, America. Real quick, 2, ready, I pledge thee my allegiance, America. That's it. So mark that just so you don't keep that holding that on. Right there, let's sing it together. I pledge, 2, ready, and a 1. I pledge thee my allegiance, America. Ba-ba-ba. Done. Circle that rest there that we missed. To have, rest, and to hold. So put the V of have in that hole there. This is my country to have and to hold. Right there, 40, we're going on. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my country to have and to hold. 1, 2. That's a great part right there. From the bottom to the top, bases 58. This is my country, my home. Bases T, ready, and. This is my country, my home. And it moves fast, it moves fast. This is my country, my home. 2, ready, and. This is my country, my home. Tenors right there, 58. T, ready, and. This is my country, my home. Altos, T, ready, and. This is my country, my home. Second, C, ready, and. This is my country, my home. Good, good, yeah, that's kind of crazy right there. That, you said it, I didn't say it. 58, 2 seconds, and. This is my country, my home. There it is, first T, ready, and. This is my country, my home. Everybody right there, very, very quick, 2, ready, and. This is my country, my home. Good, good, from. No, that's going to be great, that's going to be great. This is America. Do we have any time? Oh. Come on, come on. Over hill, right on it, no intro. Pick up to the second page. Over hill, over dale. I don't know if I'm even close. There it is, over hill, over hill. Again, lots of little rests in here. We all know these pieces, but there's going to be just different rhythms, different arrangements. So over hill, over dale, we will hit the dusty trail. So make sure we all cut off together. Right there, 2, on, ready, and over hill, over dale, we will hit the dusty trail. And let's get songs go rolling along. And in and out, hear them shout, counter marching all about. And let's get songs go rolling along. And for it's hard in the field artillery. Count out your numbers loud and strong. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Good. Just a couple things right there. So again, just these spaces right now. Count out your numbers loud and strong. Breathe right there. 2, 3, 4, hut. 2, 3, and where. So lots of places to breathe. Let's do for it's high, high, he. That's probably the easiest place to jump in. 21. 1, 2, sing. For it's high, high, he in the field artillery. Breathe. Count out your numbers loud and strong. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, Good. 3 is the one where we're still getting a little carryover. Hut, 2, 3, and where air. So don't hold 3 too long. Good, we're doing great on this one. Let's keep going. For it's high, high, he, and we're going along. 1, ready, and for it's high, high, he in the field artillery. Count out your numbers loud. Breathe. 2, 3, 4. Breathe. Breathe. And wherever you go, you will always know anchors away at 40. 2, a 1 and a 2 and a ready, and anchors away, boys, anchors away, and farewell to college shores, we sail at break of day. Good. And let's do this to help us with that. Let's do breathe after that first day. So if you'll mark that in measure 47, we'll breathe after that first day. And then that'll give us a little accent on those following threes. Sail at break of day. So bring those three out just a little bit. Right on anchors away at 40. But mark that breath mark. Just make sure you remember. 40. 1, 2, ready. Anchors away, my boys. Farewell to college shores, we sail at break of day. Da. On a side on shore, hail to the fall. Nice. Good. So it's going to be really easy right there on that rhythm. Wishing you a happy voyage home. That's not what we normally hear. And it's going to be really easy on the word wish to get to that SH too fast. Wishing you a happy voyage home. Right on there, long vowels right there. 55. That one. 1, 2, ready, and wishing you a happy voyage home. Good. Just a little more of the bounce. Wishing you a happy voyage home. 2, ready, and wishing you a happy voyage home. 2, off, bum, 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 bum. We're always ready. 65. 1, 2, ready, and we're always ready for the call. And we place our trust in thee. Don't rush it, and mark that rhythm at 70. We're so close. Unshot and shell to win. We're always ready. 65. 1, 2.